What's up guys, this is Logic Bates tutorials with Neo. If you remember, we were creating melodies from chords. Then we got this. So let's continue working on this till we finish the entire song. So it will be easy for you to understand Logic Pro X, finally doing the mixing and mastering of the track. So here we go guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Logic Bait Tutorials. This is Neo with you. If you remember, I had stopped my last tutorial, which was Logic Pro X tutorial melodies from chords. I'll just play it for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. Chord progressions from A minor, D minor, A minor and E minor. This is the project what we actually stopped last year, and it sounds like this. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to complete this entire project to a complete song. Let's see how we are going to complete the entire project one by one. As you can see, I have made this into a 4-bar loop. That's the bar, and it's in a loop right now. And this is our chord progression. When I double click over here, I can get my piano roll. Let me close my notepad. And in the piano roll I can see that these are my chord progressions, and these are the melodies which I have actually created on top of the same progression. I hope you guys have understood this. If you have not understood, please go back to the tutorials where I have started from day one, where I'm explaining how to make what are scales and chords. Then after that I'm explaining how to make the chords and chord progressions, then melodies from chords. Now from here we are going to dig out instrumentation where I feel that okay, this is what I need. Now as I have made this melody on top of this chord, I want to actually take this out and create it as a separate track, because I want to keep my melody as a separate track. So I'm just going to take this out, and I'm going to press Command X. So I'm just left with my chord in this first track. I'm going to create another track, new software instrument track. Now in my software instrument track I have actually got nothing here. It's just instrument 2, which I can do the settings on my preferences, so you guys can do it as well. Whenever you load, it must be showing piano or keyboard or whatever it is, but you can change it eventually from your library. Okay guys, now I'm going to create a MIDI region. I'm going to change the length and press the enter key where my marker on my piano roll stays from where I want my melody from. Then I'm going to press Command V or paste, and that's my melody on a new track. Now all I have to do is first I want to, as I have not selected any instrument here, so this melody won't be playing, so only my chords will be playing. So let me see. I kind of like the grand piano and the strings over there. Again, I want to copy this, and I need a sustained chord progression as well. So I'm going to copy this, Command C, make one more track, create an empty MIDI region, extend it to 4-bar, press enter. So I can just paste. See, you have to highlight this. Now see, this I have highlighted because I have to paste it on that MIDI, not on this MIDI. So be careful with that guys. You have to highlight this, then Command V. Okay, so I got my chord progression here right now. As I said, I wanted a long chord progression with the sustain, so I'm going to delete these. Now you can't hear anything on this because I have not selected any instrument, so that's the reason you can hear when I'm selecting the notes. What I'm gonna do is now Command A and just extend this to a normal chord progression. Okay, so I have one chord progression here with the chops. Then the second one, I'm going to select an instrument. Say, let's take, I want to give this as a normal pad, so I have a background filling up. So let's go into synthesizer and select some pad, and so I'm going to dig now. This is known as digging, guys, digging of sound. So one by one I'll be going in and I'll be checking out what sound I may prefer to go along with my song. So let's see and just listen to it. I'm gonna solo this. Okay, I kind of like this analog waves. As I told you, the time you're working on this, there'll be a lot of time that you will be changing your sound depending on other instrument which comes in and goes out. So this is a normal procedure which always works on as a producer when you're producing something. So this won't be the final. Now I'm just trying to mix and match with my grand piano and with these analog waves. I want to keep my pad as soft as possible because later what I'm going to do is I'm going to side chain this with my kick so that the pad doesn't just stay stagnant and give some dramatic feel to it. So I'm trying to adjust the levels of each instrumentation so where I can find the sweet spot it fits. Kind of like that, but I want to try a different octave level on the pad, so I'm just going to put it in C3 octave and C. I think C2 is good. I like that because already the grand piano is in that frequency where it's a bit in the middle frequency, and analog waves I just wanted to bring it a little bit down. Now going back to the this was accidentally I selected this. Now the melody, I want to take some lead, so let's see how the melody will sound. Just take off all the solos from here and just solo the melody. I kind of I don't know why I kind of like this C2 octave for the lead. I feel a little bit of bassiness in this, which I kind of so now I'll keep this, and I want to guys, this is the main thing, you know, you keep on trying different octave levels, you don't know where you actually end up with, and sometimes it may sound good, sometimes, you know, this is all experimentation when you try to make some melodies. It's not about how good you are in music, how good you can compose something. It's always there's everything is mixed in this. You have to have a good ear to understand, so practice well and train your ears to get that sweet spot so that the music level what you're making it actually stands out. Okay, now I feel that I have to create something on the mid frequencies. Now this one, I really like this as a bass line, and I'm gonna create one more new software instrument track and just copy this again down, just solo this one, and let's see something in not arpeggiator on the bass line. Now synthesizer, let's see, in leads itself, yes, can see something in big lead. Okay, I kind of I kind of don't like this one, but there are one instrument which I actually like, so I'm just going to, you know, this lead part, I just want to just let me take the mixer. Okay, now I'm going to reset this channel strip so that I don't want any instrumentation on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an instrument which I like, and from there, okay, I got this AU instrument which is in Reveal Sound Spire 1, so I'm just going to take that. I like this you know, synthesizer a lot. This has got a lot of, you know, see the bass line, the leads, you know, the plucks, everything. I want to try something in pluck, and let's see how that sounds. I really like this, the sonic one. Now let me play all together. So that's a pluck, so I'm gonna I really like this, so I'm just going to rename this as pluck, rename this by tracks. This one is my bright punchy synth. Okay, so we're gonna name regions by tracks, bright punchy synth, analog waves. That's my pad, so pad, name by tracks. These are my chord progressions, so chord 1, name by tracks, and my main chords here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have got 4 instruments at the moment, which is giving us this sound. Now what I want to do is, I just feel like this is not kind of an intro or something, but yes, it can be. It has to come in soft. That is what I feel when I'm playing this. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is just take this out and just shift it say to the 9th bar, and just bring the chord. Let's see how it sounds. now here I'm actually trying to do the arrangements one by one. I'm just eventually building up and making this song. So I'm planning how I want my song to proceed. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so if you click this arrow here, the drop down arrow, you can see that there's arrangement, there's marker, signature, tempo. So right now you can see this is my A minor key, which I'm working on my song. The signature is 4/4. Okay, marker, I'm not intending to put my marker, that's my tempo. I don't want to see that. So just right click this, guys, or double click from your mouse or Mac mouse and just hide the signature. I need more space to work on. I know my tempo is 120 BPM, so I'm just gonna hide my tempo. Even the marker, I don't want the marker, I want the arrangement, but yes. So I'm planning actually to make my intro 8 bars. Okay, and no, I'm gonna make my intro to 16 bars, and I'll be giving a drop after that 16 bars. So guys, I'm just gonna shift these other instruments here, and I'm going to change the color of my intro to, you can press Alt C so you get the color palette. Just make it as red, close that. So now how do I want to build up my arrangement or make my arrangement? First I have got this, which I feel it is too early to come, this kind of chord progression, so I want it to rise up a bit slow. So what I'm gonna do now is make one more. Okay, I just make this as chord 2 now because I know what I'm doing. Change this and track, new software instrument track. I'm gonna put this up and make this as chord 1, and just copy this, keep your Alt key pressed, drag and drop upstairs and just bring it here. So that's my chord 1. What I'm going to do now, double click the piano roll command. I'm going to delete all this because I want this long chord progression with sustain. So I'm going to keep the same key what I have here. That's the grand piano. So I'm going to go to my library, piano, grand piano, and pad, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and command A. I'm going to just extend this. Now let's have a listen to that. Now that gives me a good feeling that okay, something is starting with a slow intro kind of thing, you know. I like that. I like that, and I just want to loop that. If you guys remember, I have told you, if you keep your mouse on top, that gives you the loop option, and down gives you the extension option. So be careful whenever you're looping or extending your MIDI region. See, so you're not actually looping that. If you want to loop this, you have to do it from above. So for my first 8 bars, what I'm planning to do is bring in this chord. Okay, I like that. So I'm bringing this first chord progression with the sustain, but I want to introduce one more instrument. So let's say I've got some ideas right now coming in my mind. So I'm like thinking of some kind of bell or something. So what I'm gonna do is just took another instrument track. So I'm just gonna name this as bell because I'm planning to put as a bell something over there. And let's see, something we can get in marimba, no, orchestral, no, woodwinds, harp choir, no. Okay, now where would I get the bell? Percussions. Let's check in this. Let's see how that sounds. So I'm just going to create an empty MIDI region and extend that to 4 bars because I'm just going to loop that again. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, not bad. So that's an A minor chord. First, what we've got, as you can see, I've written it here: A minor, D minor, A minor, and E minor. So first I have to get the first bar as A minor, so I make some melodies on A minor. So excuse me guys, I'm having a bad throat. Okay, what was it? A minor, D minor, A minor, and E minor. Okay, that my bad, I was going on wrong notation. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm just looking at my notations where my piano roll is going on. So I'm going to put those notes where I want it like that. So it's going to be like this. So for this A minor, first one. So it's coming here. I needed only this much sustain. If you understand what is this is the intervals of the notations what we are putting in. So I want my sustain. This is not a sustain. How long the note stays, that's what it means. So I'm just increasing as much as I need. So that's where I'm getting my first note. Then after that it's D minor. So it's here. Oh, that's G. It's D here. Okay, then again A minor. So I know that it's here. Then it's actually here. Now final one was E, so we have to put it in E. Let's see, let's put it here. That E is too sharp, I think, so it's not going on the, it's on the same octave though. Let's see. Oh, it's going on C4. So let me bring this in. Try to keep in the same octave, guys. You know, when the octave is in the same level, the sounds may sound good. See, now mine is in C3 octave. It was, now this E was going on C4, which I didn't want. I wanted it to be same. Now just have a listen to this. You heard that? So this is what I have planned to put here, but I really don't like this bell. So now let's start digging again with our instrumentation. So I'm going on my mixer, and again I'm taking reveal sound because I've got so many instrumentations. Pluck, I want a plug there. So what I'm gonna do is now change that again. I'm just going to reset the channel strip and bring in an instrumentation from reveal again. So that's in AU instrumentation mono. So I'm just going to select something in a pluck. Okay, there's a lot of plucks here. That's a pad. Okay, +1. Let's start from here. Loop this, that's why it was, I couldn't hear the other samples. So let me loop this first. Okay, I like this sonic one now. It's kind of good. So that's a very nice slow intro. Now what I'm planning to do is slowly put one more instrument, which is an arpeggio now, because arpeggio I want to bring it up slowly with an automation. So let's put another software instrument. and let's name this as arpeggio. Okay, and again, now let's take this chord. This is the same thing, so we can take this chord and make it as an arpeggio. Name track by name region by tracks. So arpeggio, we can take it again from, I don't want from here, I like reveal a lot, so I'm going to take it from the reveal instrument. So if you don't have this instrument, you can actually make it with other instruments, whatever you have in your this thing. But as I'm making this, I really like reveal. Spire, these guys have got the best of the best sounds in the market right now for all the electronic dance music producers. So guys, check them out, and please buy the software. You know, I understand it's expensive, but it's worth it. So let's get the arpeggio for, okay, there is no arpeggio here. Let's see in factory 2. Yeah, that's a sequence. Let's see how it sounds now. This epic chord a little bit. I think the chord actually it is producing as a chord, so I think let me try this, taking this out. Yeah, so I'm going to take the root notes only, guys. That's why, because I had the chord here, so I'm just taking the root chord, so it gives me a chord. If I'm putting a lot of notes now, as per reveal, it's already creating that root note as a chord, so we don't have to put all these chord progression here. So we just give the progression for the root note. So I have an A minor. What is my chord progression? A minor, D minor, A minor, E minor. So I'll just take A note, D note, A note, and E note for my progression. All right, guys, so I've got the A, so I need to take the D. So that's the D here. Then again I have the A, then the E. So my E is here. So take this out, take this out. Now let's have a listen to it. Okay, I kind of like this now, so I'm going to extend this till my 16th bar, because I'll bringing this as an automation, slowly rising up as a riser, and from here starts my the chord 2. So let me bring my chord 2 here so I can, it's easy for me to see. Let's see. Let's play that once more, and I'll be adjusting the levels of the volume. I like that. I really like it. I hope you guys like this too. Now let me finish off with this, the automation now, because I don't have much time on making the track in one go, so you guys have to bear with me. I'll be making this balance as well, so let me show you how to make the automation first. So this is the automation link, show and hide automation. So just click that. So what I'm planning to do is make the automation for my arpeggio. So here it is. I've selected my arpeggio track and I'm just going to click there, and there you go. So just bring this levels down, which is my volume level. As it shows here, it's the volume. Okay, and I'm just going to click here again to make a point. Then I'm going to increase this till 9. Let's see how it sounds first. So that's what an automation does. It brings the levels slowly. But I think I have to start this with that sounds good. Okay guys, that's it for today, for this tutorial. I'll be making the next tutorial hopefully by tomorrow and posting it by tomorrow. I don't have much time left on YouTube to upload it, because it's already 45 minutes which I have recorded, and I have to edit it and put it up. I think I'm only allowed 30 minutes for YouTube upload. So stay tuned, subscribe, like and comment. If you have any questions, please do ask me below the box and I'll be happy to help you guys. This is DJ Neo signing off.